Hello and welcome to Check It Out, the game where we sort out the real from the fake. My name is Marie-Anne and I will be the host for the entire show. So we have here, please welcome Isabelle. Isabella, your favorite color is orange, your favorite hobby is singing, and one day, your dream job, you would like to be a songwriter. Excellent. Okay, and also, moving on to Emma. Emma, your favorite color is light blue, and your dream job is to be a police officer. Nice meeting you, Emma. Welcome to the show. And finally, let's meet Zack. Zack, your favorite color is lime green, your favorite hobby is rollerblading, and your dream job is to be an artist. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today, with the internet, friends, TV, family, everyone has an opinion on everything. But most of all, everyone can share it very easily. Now, with Check It Out, we'll help you untangle it all so that you don't believe everything that you hear. Are you ready to play? So, you'll all have to answer a few questions, and in the end, the one with the most points wins. And what exactly does he or she win? Well, the right to choose your prize first. But guess what? Everyone will win something. But we'll talk about that at the end of the game. Let's start with the first round, which is called Fact or Fake News. Now, what is a fact or news and what is fake news? Well, news or information are basically things that are true. And how do you know if it's true? Well, you have to check your sources and make sure that the majority of experts in the field agree. Misinformation or fake news is the opposite of a fact. More clearly, it's false information. It's been created or modified by someone. Now, to help you see the difference between fact and fake news, we'll start the game with some multiple choice questions. But be careful, these are rapid fire questions. I will read you the question and 4 choices of answers. When I say go, the first one to raise their hand will be able to answer. If you guess right, congratulations, you win 3 points. If you guess wrong, the hand goes to the second fastest player. Are you ready to play? Here is the first question. The website www.truefact.com claims that the Red River is the largest river in the world. Upon reading this, A, I believe that this information is true. B, I compare the information with other sources, example, media, scientific sites, newspapers. C, I ask my friends if it's true. D, I look on social media like Facebook or TikTok to see if it's true. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, you guys are fast. Okay, Emma, you answered first. What's your answer?
B?
B.
I think B.
Will you?
Yeah.
That's the correct answer, Emma. B. A piece of information must come from a good source. And for that, nothing is better than comparing it with other reliable sources. Congratulations, you get 3 points. Here is the second question. Fake news spreads the fastest. A, on social networks. B, within the family. C, in newspapers. Or D, on news websites. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Zack, you answered first. What's your answer?
Social network.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say A, on social networks. A, correct answer. It's true that you have to be careful with social media. Anyone can share anything they want, whether it's true or false. Congratulations, you've earned 3 points. And here is the last question of round 1. A photo on a site shows that recycling pollutes the planet. A, I share this picture on my social networks. B. I tell my parents to stop recycling. C. I'm doing research to find out if this is true. Or D. I believe this is true. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Isabella, you answered first. What is your answer?
My answer is A, share this picture on my social networks.
Unfortunately, A is not the right answer. Emma, you were the second one to raise your hand. What do you think?
I was gonna pick C because you can't trust some stuff sometimes if you don't know.
That's the correct answer. Always do research to verify information. Very good, Emma. You get 2 points for this question. So, let's see who has the most points after this first round. Everybody, drum roll! We have Emma in first place with a total of 5 points, Zack with 3 points, and Isabella still 0, but no worry.
Oh no.
You'll get a chance to catch up in the next rounds. So, now that we all understand what is fact and fake news, let's put it into practice on our subject of the day, the COVID-19. I think you might have heard about it. Well, yeah, it's been 2 years, and it showed us just how important it is to check the sources of information. Okay, for this round, you will each take turns. I will read you a sentence, and you'll have to tell me if it's fact or fake news. And then, for the fun part, we'll have real scientists give us the answer. Here's the first question for Emma. It's a 3-point question, and you'll have 10 seconds to answer it. Are you ready? Washing your hands is an effective way to protect yourself from the virus. Now you have 10 seconds. Do you think this is a fact or fake news?
Fact.
You think it's a fact? Well,
Yeah.
let's check the answer with Professor Deanna Santer.
Yes, this is true. It's probably the world's best known protective measure. Concerning SARS-CoV-2, it still remains today one of the best ways to eliminate it. Soap destroys the coronavirus by breaking up that outer shell that protects it. If you've been in a public place, you just took off your mask, or after coughing or sneezing, for example, you should wash your hands with soap and water. This is very effective, especially if it lasts at least 20 to 30 seconds. If you don't have soap and running water, using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer containing at least 60% alcohol is the second best option.
Bravo, Emma! You're right. It is very important to wash your hands to protect yourself from the viruses. And not only against the coronavirus, but against all viruses. You earned 3 points. Congratulations. Your turn, Isabella. Here's a question for 3 points. COVID-19 vaccines can cause side effects after injection. You have a countdown of 10 seconds. In your opinion, is this fact or fake news?
Fact.
Let's check the answer with Professor Julie Ho.
Well, that's true. Everyone is different. Some people will tell you that they didn't feel anything after getting the vaccine, while others did. Thankfully, these effects don't last long. If side effects like fever, redness, or soreness where the vaccine was injected, achy feeling, and tiredness go on longer than a few days, connecting with a healthcare professional is important. Also, side effects can be seen as a kind of a good news because it means that your immune system is doing its job.
Indeed, you got it right. Sometimes there can be side effects after we get a vaccine. You earned 3 points. Congratulations. Are you ready, Zack? Okay, this is your first question. It's worth 3 points. it is not necessary to disinfect your phone regularly to limit the spread of the virus. Now, you have 10 seconds. In your opinion, Zach, is this a fact or fake news? What do you think?
Fact.
Let's go see Professor Julie Ho's answer.
This is false. Throughout the day, our hands are everywhere, and we touch many surfaces. Public transportation, cars, doors, and stair railings are all surfaces that are often full of bacteria and viruses. If we're not washing our hands regularly, we're putting these bacteria or viruses on our cell phones, which is probably the one thing we touch the most during the day. So, like our hands, we need to disinfect our phones regularly.
Too bad, Zach. But at least you know now that you should disinfect your phone regularly. And maybe right after the show. Emma, we're coming back to you again for 3 points. COVID-19 vaccine booster doses are unnecessary. In your opinion, you have 10 seconds to tell us if this is a fact or fake news.
Fake news.
Let's check the answer with Professor Jean-Éric Ghia.
It's false. The COVID-19 vaccines have helped protect us. While protection against severe forms of the disease is still good, a booster dose produces more antibodies that help boost our immune response against the virus.
You are right. Booster doses are indeed very important. That's 3 points for you. Congratulations, Emma.
Got 6 points.
Fifth question for 3 points, and this one is for you, Isabella. The vaccine against COVID-19 is not the only vaccine that needs a booster dose. Do you think this is a fact or fake news?
Fact.
News. It's a fact. That's your final answer? Let's check the answer with Professor Julie Ho.
Yes, this is true. Lots of routine immunizations need more than one dose. For example, pertussis, diphtheria, and tetanus vaccines all need 5 doses as a child, with tetanus boosters as an adult. The pneumococcal vaccine needs 3.
And yes, that's correct. Bravo. That's 3 points for you, Isabella. Last question with 3 points for you, Zach. Cold temperatures can kill the COVID-19 virus. You have 10 seconds to answer. In your opinion, is this fact or fake news? What do you think?
Fact.
How about we go see the answer with Professor Sue Ruey?
Well, the answer is false. Extreme cold or extreme heat has no effect on the life or death of a virus. It has been noticed that some waves of COVID-19 occurs at the same time as a drop in temperature. This is often a coincidence. There are other reasons that may help to explain increased COVID cases in winter. For example, with a chilling cold, our immune defenses can be more fragile. Also, during the cold weather, we tend to keep the windows shut. That allows the virus to circulate indoor more. Contrarily, in Brazil, significant increases in COVID cases were detected in December 2020, which was the beginning of Brazilian summer. Hence, until now, there's no indication that cold or hot weather has any impact on the coronavirus.
Too bad. I wish. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had COVID-19 in Winnipeg for a very long time. Okay. Be careful, Emma. This question is for you. And it's a more difficult question, but it's worth 5 points. COVID-19 vaccines change DNA. In your opinion, Emma, is this a fact or fake news?
Fake news.
Fake news? Let's check the answer with Professor Deanna Santer.
This is false. This is one of the concerns of people who are hesitant to get vaccinated. Some people are afraid that COVID-19 vaccines may change our DNA in the short, medium, or long term, but this is totally false. As a reminder, DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, not easy to say, is a molecule that contains all the genetic information of a living being. In fact, the content of the vaccine never enters the nucleus of the cell where the DNA is located, and therefore cannot modify it. More precisely, the mRNA contained in these vaccines do not have the instructions to allow them to enter the nucleus of cells where our DNA is found, and thus the vaccine mRNA cannot integrate or alter our DNA.
Indeed! You guessed correctly, and Professor Santer explained it very well. You have earned 5 points! Woohoo! Congratulations! Your turn, Isabella. Here's your chance to win 5 points. SARS-CoV-2 variants have made vaccines ineffective. You have 10 seconds to tell us, in your opinion, is this a fact or a fake news?
Fake news.
Let's go check the answer with Professor Jason Kindrachuk.
This is false. This was one of the concerns of scientists. Are vaccines effective against the variants of concern? And so far, yes. First of all, we must remember that it is normal to see a varied or mutated virus. That's why, for example, we do need to update the flu vaccine every year as the virus can change through mutation, and we need to match this with updated vaccines. In the case of COVID-19, the vaccines may lose some effectiveness against the different variants of concern, but the main thing is that they are still very effective and necessary to counter the severe forms of the virus variants.
Bravo, Isabella! You've earned your 5 points. Now, this is the last question of this second round. Be careful, Zach. It's worth 5 points. Are you ready?
Okay.
Being vaccinated allows you to stop using protective measures against COVID. You have 10 seconds to tell us, in your opinion, if this is a fact or a fake news.
False.
Let's go see the answer with Professor Jason Kindrachuk.
This is false. Vaccination can help reduce the chances of getting infected, as well as needing to be hospitalized due to COVID-19.
But it does not prevent the infection at 100%.
So even if it is true that it is not always pleasant, we wash our hands and we respect social distancing. So it is very important to continue to respect the additive benefit of multiple protective measures, and this will allow us all to get out of the pandemic.
And yes, congratulations! Even with the vaccines, we have to remain careful. You have earned 5 points! Congrats! Well done, my friends! You did a great job at answering all these questions. And good thing we had the help from our scientists to help us see things a bit more clearly. All right, the time has come. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. Drum roll, everybody, please. Emma, this round, you got 11 points. Isabella, you got 11 points as well. And Zach, you got 5 points. Everybody's happy with that? Everybody's feeling good for third round? I love those thumbs up. Excellent. Don't worry, there's still one more round to fill up on points. Okay, everybody, round 3, final round of the game. So one by one, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions that you need to answer as quickly as you can. You have 45 seconds each for this round, and each correct answer is worth 1 point. Now, if you don't know, that's okay. Don't waste any time. You just tell me, I don't know, or pass, and I'll move on to the next question. Now, be careful, because there are some easy ones, but there are some that are not so easy. Okay, Isabella, you're the first one up. We're going to set the timer for 45 seconds. Are you ready? Okay. here we go. What year did the COVID-19 come out?
2020.
What does the CO in COVID-19 stand for?
I don't know.
What does the M in mRNA stand for in talking about vaccines?
I don't know either.
Okay. What is it called when you have to stay isolated at home so you don't transmit the virus?
I don't know.
In what part of the body is the vaccine administered?
Your arm?
What is it called when the virus morphs? Whew! 45 seconds went by so fast. Okay, so in what year did the COVID-19 appear? 2019. What does the CO in COVID-19 stand for? Corona. What does the M in mRNA stand for when talking about vaccines? The M means messenger. What is it called when you have to stay isolated at home so that you don't pass on the virus? It's a quarantine or isolation. In which part of the body is the vaccine given? In the arm or the shoulder. Nice work, Isabella. Good. I'm sure you knew more about COVID than you actually thought. Okay, now, round 3. Zach, it's your turn. Are you ready for the bulk questions? Okay. Stopwatch, 45 seconds, please. And here we go. Where was the coronavirus that causes COVID-19 discovered?
China?
What does the VI in COVID-19 stand for?
Virus?
What is the minimum hand washing time?
30 seconds.
In which part of the body is the PCR test done?
Arm? I don't know that. Okay, I'm just gonna say arm.
Name one symptom of COVID-19.
Runny nose. Not being able to taste.
How much space between two people should be kept to respect the social distance?
6 feet.
Wow. Whoa, not easy, eh, Zach? Well done. You did great. Okay, let's review the answers to these questions. Where was the coronavirus discovered? In China. What does the VI in COVID-19 stand for? Virus. What is the minimum hand washing time? 20 seconds. In which part of the body is the PCR test done? In the nose, the nostrils, or the mouth? Name one symptom of COVID-19. There's the cough, the fever, fatigue, loss of smell and taste, and runny nose. How much space is required to maintain social distance between two people? It's 2 meters or 6 feet. You got that one at the last second. Nice work. Okay, Emma, your turn. Last questions of the game before we find out who the winner is. Are you ready? Timer for 45 seconds. Let's go. What do you call someone who has been in contact with someone who has COVID?
Quarantine? I don't know. I don't know this.
Name one type of test for COVID.
Rabbit's test.
Tell me the name of one variant.
COVID.
What is the name of the group of students who must stay together at school?
Class.
When a disease is present all over the world at the same time, it is called a
virus.
In Canada, at what age can you get the vaccine against COVID? Good job, Emma! Okay, now let's review and see what these answers were. So, what do you call someone who has been in contact with someone who has COVID? It's a contact case. Not so easy. What is the name of a type of test for COVID? So, adults would say PCR, antigenic, or serological test. But you know what? Rapid tests, that's a correct answer as well. Tell me the name of a variant. So we've heard about Delta, Omicron, Alpha, Those are 3 of the different variants we had. What is the name of the group of students who must stay together at school? It's a cohort. We heard that word. It's just new in our vocabulary. When a disease is present all over the world at the same time, it is called a pandemic. Right. In Canada, at what age can you get the vaccine against COVID? 5 years old. Yoo-hoo! Congratulations! We went through the 3 rounds. That was a lot of questions and a lot of COVID information. Congratulations. Well, I sure hope that you learned a lot about COVID, although you already knew a lot of information since the last 2 years of this pandemic. Very nice work. I also hope that you can now recognize the difference between real information and fake news. Okay, it's now time to see your results. But don't worry, remember, everybody gets a gift. And we have in 3rd place today for Check It Out, Isabella with 12 points. We have Zack following her very closely with 13 points in 2nd place. And in 1st place, we have our grand winner, Emma, with 16 points. Excellent. Nice work. Okay, Emma. So with your 16 points, you have won the right to choose among these 3 lots. Now, listen well. The first lot is called Check Out This Movie. It contains 4 theater tickets, a blanket, popcorn, a Saint Vital gift card, and magazine, and La Liberté cup. Okay, for the second prize, it's called Check Out This Game with EB Games gift card, fact or fake news board game, à la page or chapters gift card. And the third prize, Check Out This Sport, has a Rec Room gift card, an Outlet gift card, a Jets or Canada mini stick set. Okay, so Emma, what is your choice?
Maybe check this movie out.
Okay, you're gonna go with the movie. Excellent. And now Zack in 2nd place with 13 points. Which one would you choose?
Check out this game.
Okay, good choice. The Check Out This Game. And Isabella, that leaves the Check Out This Sport for you.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone, I'm so proud of you. We've learned so much together today with fake news and real news and differentiating them, and also COVID facts, some that we knew, some that we learned. It was a great time having to spend this time with you while playing Check It Out. Now, thank you for participating, and thank you at home for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the game.
Bye. Bye.
Do not forget to visit our website to find our magazines, our videos, and most importantly, COVID is not quite behind us yet. So everybody, keep hanging in there and stay strong. And most of all, keep protecting yourself and the others. Merci. Have a great day.